You know, it's so hard to believe that with all this great manga out there to read, people are still dumb enough to be watching anime in 2022, going on 2023. Listen, if you're primarily an anime watcher at this point, you're an idiot. Anime died a long time ago. That is a fact, not an opinion. As soon as I saw all these casuals with bad taste being welcomed with open arms into the anime community, as soon as I saw that it was okay to like garbage like Naruto, One Piece, and Bleach out in the open, and nobody was scolding them, because back in the day, if you liked Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, any of these terrible shonen, you were laughed at. That's when people actually had good taste. They were like, you like that? Get that mainstream garbage out of here. Nowadays, though, if you don't like that, you're the weird one, because everybody's a sheep. Everybody has bad taste. This is not an anime world that I want to live in. It's just not. You let all of these terrible YouTubers, these anime YouTubers that built their stature, built their brand off of illegally watching anime, don't even support the industry, basically steering you losers that watch their videos in that direction too, because none of you guys support the industry either. Oh, I'm too broke to buy a manga volume, or, well, we're talking about anime. I'm too broke to buy an anime Blu-ray. I'm too broke to subscribe to these anime services. Well, get your money up then, bum. That's no excuse for you to be out here pirating stuff. But I'm one of the only individuals that steers my viewers in the right direction. No, you will support greatness. You will support the industry, because guess what? The king, aka me, is doing the same. I have a collection. I have stuff that I'm putting in, right? I have dollars upon dollars that I'm putting into the industry. You're not doing anything but watching these losers that, again, built their damn brand. It built their careers off of just watching anime illegally and making videos about it on the internet. Don't ever compare me to these bums. Don't ever bring these bums up. They are not on my level, bro. They got lucky because a bunch of losers like you watch their content. But that's neither here nor there. But it's just crazy. In 2022 going on 2023, people can be this stupid. Really, it's just, man. But with that being said, 2022 was another terrible year for anime. I mean, everybody with good taste saw this coming. You know, if you're a casual with bad taste, I mean, this is one of the greatest years ever. We got so many great anime. No, you just have bad taste. Listen, it's time for another one of my critically acclaimed worst anime lists. I don't even think I did one last year, did I? I don't know. I think I skipped it, but we're back on track. Now, this list is 100% objective, so if you disagree, it honestly just proves how truly stupid you are. It would be one thing if I just talked nothing but nonsense in my videos, but every single video, every single stream. Also, make sure you losers are following me on twitch.tv/theancientpizza and subscribing and donating and supporting the channel over there. Quick plug. But every video, every stream I've done has been a masterpiece of facts, well presented, factually accurate content, and even with all that proof right in front of them, every time I say something is gonna happen, it happens. I'm Nostradamus, and even with all of that, we still have people stupid enough to doubt my greatness, stupid enough to say, oh man, you don't know what you're talking about. Imagine being that misguided. Could never be me, but it could be you. Anyway, with all that being said, let's hop into the video. Alright, so the first anime we're going to start off with is Spy Family. Spy Family is the prime example of why anime should have never become popular, because with its popularity, it brought in so many bad taste having casual losers who don't give a damn about a compelling story, don't give a damn about compelling characters, as long as something is wholesome, it's so cute, it's wholesome. You know, as long as it's wholesome, that's all they care about. They don't care about anything else. This anime made me feel I was going through such a hard time. Me and my boyfriend broke up, and then I got recommended this anime, and they were a family, and I was going through a divorce, and they were a family, and it just gave me hope. Stupid. Just stupid. There's nothing to this series other than, quote unquote, and again I'm using quotation marks, it being cute apparently to you guys. It ain't cute to me. None of this is cute. This is garbage. But that's it. It has nothing going for it. Terrible main character, male main character, terrible female main character, terrible child character. They're all bad. It's a stupid series, and the reason why it's had so much popularity is because anime fans are idiots. Like, anime fans will literally suck up anything that comes their way. They're like Kirby, where it's just all the filth is coming their way, and anybody with common sense would dodge it, like the Matrix and shit. They dodging and stuff like that, dodging the garbage, dodging the filth. But the anime guys are suction, just sucking it all in. I don't even know how to make a suction sound, but they're just sucking it in like Kirby, sucking all the filth in. And no wonder they're so goddamn polluted. No wonder when you try to talk to one of these individuals, it's like their brain, it hasn't been kickstarted yet. It's like their brain is on E. There's nothing in there. Because of trash like this, if you like Spy Family, you're a fraud. Simple as that. Next up is Bleach 1000 Year Blood War anime. Why in the hell does this exist? No, really. Why does this exist? Was Kubo so down bad for money because of his next flop, Burn the Witch, that he needed to come back for a Bleach sale, a budget Bleach anime, a $9.99 special, a 50% off deal? Is that what's going on here? Like, hey, can we do anime for 2022? Bring me some money. Bring me money now. We do anime for Bleach. It's so hilarious how when this art came out back in the day, everyone hated it. I mean, Bleach fans included. You had these losers burning their Bleach volumes. Kubo broke my heart. I'm going to burn my volumes. They were just doing this left and right. They were heated with Kubo. So I have to ask, what in the hell changed? Has the Bleach starvation made them go insane? Ribs showing? Clothes just falling off at this point? I mean, ribs just poking through the skin? Unshaved? Unbathed? Hair falling out? Has the starvation made them go insane both externally and internally, that they forgot that they actually hated the hell out of this arc? Is that what is going on here? Because you might have forgotten, but I didn't forget. I didn't forget when you guys hated this art, but now all of a sudden you like it. This is one of the worst arcs in anime/manga history, and the only people who enjoy it are low IQ people, terrible people. It has horrible animation, tons of plot holes left and right, nothing's answered, nothing's explained, terrible characters returning. I mean, just plot hole after plot hole. This is your series, Bleach fanboys? No wonder nobody takes Bleach seriously. Imagine being a fan of this garbage. Next up, we have Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is a very surprising one because the manga is so good, but the anime is complete garbage. And I made a video like this, I think about a year ago, talking about just so many people don't deserve to watch the Chainsaw Man anime because they didn't read the manga. I mean, so many losers with their mouths wide open in the thumbnail getting views that they don't deserve. 100k views from this Chainsaw Man reaction, 200k views, just views that they don't deserve. It's just so funny to me. Like, damn, man. You could have people like me that read the manga, own the manga, get absolutely no support, but yet you clowns will watch people that don't own any manga, don't pay for any services. They're just ripping this off of pirated websites. Don't have anything. What they'll do at best is buy some like $5 pop figures, put them on the shelf behind them, put a few cheap posters up, and then try to act like their background and they're so cultured with anime and stuff like that. And you people fall for this crap. You give them hundreds upon hundreds of thousands of views. You give them big paychecks for being fake anime fans, for being fake Chainsaw Man fans. You people are disgusting, man. But this anime, it just goes to show not every manga needs an anime adaptation, and Mappa should be disbanded immediately for how bad they are. They could never in their wildest dreams touch Prime Madhouse, bro. It just would be a slaughter. They would never be able to compete. This anime sucks. The characters are worse than the manga. The story has tons of boring filler added to it. The music is terrible, and it's a CGI-infested eyesore. The only people who like this trash are idiots, again, who didn't read the manga, as I said previously. If you did not read the manga to Chainsaw Man, you don't deserve to watch the anime. Easily one of the biggest flops of all time when it comes to anime adaptations. If you're still watching this weekly, you're a moron, but you gotta get those views, huh? Gotta shuck and jive and get those views. Gotta hold your mouth wide open in a thumbnail and get those views, huh? I mean, I guess being fake and being a loser pays off because you have a bunch of losers, a bunch of fake losers like you that watch the content. Sad, man. Next anime is Blue Lock. This anime was destined to be trash from the start, considering it's about a trash sport like soccer. Listen, I know this whole World Cup thing is going on right now and people are bringing this fake hype, but listen, soccer is trash and has always been trash. The only people that like soccer are idiots, bro. Like, no soccer star, if you can even call them that, is ever going to be on the level of any minor, stars from, like, basically any sport you can think of. Like, the most minor, not even really clouded like that, baseball player is more popular than the most popular soccer players, bro. Same thing with basketball, football, just any sport is better than soccer. Soccer's trash, and I will never consider it a real sport. So, and that's a fact, not an opinion. I don't want Messi, and he makes so much. Messi's trash, and so is everybody else. Like, if you play soccer, you're a joke to me. So anyway, I knew that this anime was going to be trash because it's based off of a trash sport. Soccer is such a big deal in places that are poor. Let's be honest here. Places where they don't have access to real sports. I could never run around just kicking a ball like an idiot and expect someone to actually take me seriously. It would just never happen. This anime has terrible characters, a bland story, and it tries to be like overly dramatic and add these wannabe superpowers to it. Like, it's really cringe. It's an anime catered towards weebs who could never play real sports in real life. Next, we have Summertime Rendering. Summertime Rendering anime is really just another boring, generic time travel story that only losers will enjoy. And you know, it always gets me how these time travel stories continue to be made and consumed. It's like you already know there's going to be a happy ending at the end. There are no real stakes because every time something happens, they just go back in time. And they always try to add some, like, fake consequence, like, oh man, you only get so many times to go back, or when he goes back he changes something. It doesn't matter. You can still go back in time and change stuff. Time travel stories don't work. They have never worked. There's never been one good time travel story ever, especially not in anime. If regular movies couldn't even pull it off, what makes you think anime could? Come on now. I mean, they've had way more experience with time travel. They've been doing that for years in movies. So it's just never gonna work. This is just a horrible anime. I was just so disgusted because the main character can just go back in time and fix anything he wants, and none of these time travel stories ever have the balls to go all the way with it. You just can't fix everything. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's never a moment where it's just, no, you can't fix everything. You have to deal with the consequences. It's always just, oh, we're going to make it seem like this is permanent, but there's going to be some loophole next that we discuss. It's just so many plot holes with time travel, bro. The main character is corny. Bird's eye view, man. Got to use my bird's eye view. Shut up. Every time I saw that lame garbage, every time he said a bird's eye view and I got to use my bird's eye view, I threw up in my mouth. I was like, this is just gross. The main female character is just literally a shonen protagonist except female. I'll just punch stuff real hard. Woohoo! You have the generic childhood friend that's in love with the main character, but he doesn't love her. I mean, it's just everything generic about anything is in this anime, bro. It's just so sad. Like, the premise could have actually been cool if the author actually had the huevos to permanently kill people off and leave the main character in a sense of just disarray and in a sense of a state of depression. Like, just, damn, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? But he just always figured it out. The ending, because I read a little bit of the manga. I read the ending of the manga. It was even worse than I expected because I was like, I guarantee some happy ending BS is going to happen at the end. And that's what happened. It was just a terrible series. Like, if you enjoy, you're a loser. Next anime we have is My Dress Up Darling. My Dress Up Darling anime is honestly catered towards virgin weebs that pray to have a chance with a girl one day. I mean, and that's a fact, not an opinion. I always found it funny how they would make these anime where you have the popular girl just fall for the loner guy. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's something that would never happen in real life. It gives false hope to these loser otaku that can happen to them one day. They can get women and they can live happily ever after. But the problem is it will never happen. Again, it's just false hope. They will never get women. They are destined to be losers. It could never be me. I mean, I'm a somebody. They're a nobody. All of you people that enjoy this anime, you want that fantasy love. You want to be able to get your popular girl because you're a loner in high school. It's not going to happen. It's not. You better go ahead and just get the first girl that shows interest. Probably no girl will ever show interest in you. I couldn't relate because girls show interest in me all the time. I'm just that dapper and that sexy. But anyway, you better get lucky and just the first chick that even shows a hint of interest. Go ahead and wife her. Go ahead and marry her because you'll never get anything else. That's just the way you people are. So it gives false hope. It's just sad. It promotes one of the worst things to ever happen to anime, manga, video games, whatever you want to call it, and that is cosplay. Cosplay is pathetic. Most people cosplaying, no, I say 99% of people cosplaying know absolutely nothing about the character. They are cosplaying as. It's just, oh, I think this will bring me some type of clout and attention. Let me just pretend to like anime and dress up as these characters for clout. And then all the virgin weebs will drop money on my OnlyFans. I'll start getting crazy subs on Twitch. I'll start getting crazy donations. I'll have this army of weebs on my channel. It's just sad, man. You guys are getting used and you don't even realize it. That's so funny. I could never be used like that. But you could. But just terrible. Just a terrible anime. Like, the anime sucks. Next up is Lycoris Recoil, I think. Lycoris, or whatever the hell this stupid anime is called. This anime is an absolute embarrassment. It should have been canceled from episode 1. I mean, the only positive I can give this anime is it has a black guy in it. Anime's finally becoming more diverse, so I'll give it that. But the story is garbage. The characters are one-dimensional and boring. You forget about them immediately. And the action scenes look low budget. The music is terrible also. This anime was made with clowns in mind. Up next, we have Class of the Elite Season 2. See, when I first saw this anime pop up, I was like, Classroom of the Elite? That garbage anime from years ago that flopped? Like, who in their right mind would care about a Classroom of the Elite Season 2 after so many years? But clearly they thought people would, so they came out with it. And just like Season 1, Season 2 flopped. Nobody's talking about it. No one cared about it. It was dead on arrival. The whole big twist at the end of Season 1 where the main character was just playing nice and was really like a sociopath or something, it was just lame. And it's just another instance of like, let's make the main character edgy and that'll be cool. But it's not cool at all. There's nothing cool about it. And the only people that enjoy this are people who honestly don't have all the screws up top. I mean, people that just don't know what good anime is. I'm so glad that I don't have to wake up with that problem. Like, imagine waking up every day and just having bad taste, bro. That's just crazy to me. How does that happen? Well, years and years of rotting your brain with filth like this. That's how it happens. Next anime is Call of the Night. This is just a wannabe Tokyo Ghoul, but instead it's like with vampires. I know ghouls are kind of like vampires, so they tried to do vampires, and it just didn't work out well. And it's really hard to beat Tokyo Ghoul in the trash department, but somehow this anime manages to do it flawlessly. I mean, this is even worse than Tokyo Ghoul, and Tokyo Ghoul is one of the worst anime and manga out there. I mean, how can anyone be a fan of this trash, bro? You have the character, and this art style looks familiar. I think there's some other trash series that this creator put out that I also hate, but I can't remember it at the time, but I'll figure it out after this video, and I know I'm going to be like, oh, that's the same fraud that created that. No wonder this is garbage. Terrible series. Tomodachi Game is just another boring death game anime, but this time even worse than the ones that came before. Like, this might be the worst death game anime of all time. Well, maybe not, because there's a whole bunch of other ones, but definitely one of the worst of all time. The main character is literally that cringe-like Yagami wannabe that is just so much smarter than everyone else for no reason at all. It's never even explained. He just has this intuition where he just figures stuff out, and oh man, one of the worst things, like the anime stops and info dumps all these things. Like, the series sucks off the main character so much. I have to wonder, it's like, I think the author is like self-inserting with this series. I think he was like a loser in high school or whatever the case may be, and he came up with this character that's just so cunning and is able to figure everything out and stuff like that. And he said, that's me. I'll put him in the anime and I can live vicariously through this character, because it's just the way the series sucks him off. Like, you'll have this dialogue where they're like, oh, how did he figure that out? Oh, this guy, this main character, he's something crazy. What's wrong? Like, it's lame. Like, it's just horrible. He has this edgy side to him. The other characters are literally just so unappealing. Every time I watch, I would forget they were even there. The story is so boring. And like I said, it over-explains every single detail and info dumps minor stuff in an attempt to make the main character seem so smart and cunning. It's just a gigantic waste of time that only a weirdo would enjoy. Alright, so there you have it. These are the top 10 worst anime of 2022. My lists aren't numbered at all, because I think people that really coming in at number 1, coming in at number 2, people that number their list are just lame. If they're on this list, they're all garbage. I mean, of course, I think this one is more garbage than that one, but it's not worth doing this whole 1, 2, 3. No, they're all trash. And if you enjoy any of the anime on this list, you're not a real anime fan, and your anime IQ is literally so low, it's laughable. And I don't care how much you disagree disagree with me, you leave your little angry comment saying I'm wrong and this anime is really good. Come on, man. Do you not know by now your comments will never see the light of day? Your comments will be filtered because I only allow higher level thinkers on my channel, not lower level thinkers with bad taste. If you have bad taste, stay away from this channel. This channel is for people with good taste. So go over to the videos where these losers make about me for clout and comment over there, because that's the only place you'll be able to comment. You'll never be able to comment on my channel. Get the hell off my channel, losers.